Yo, Chattanooga, we have Keem the Cipher live in the studio. We're kicking off Community House's 2017 interviews with a local artist, and our first artist is Keem the Cipher. Tell us a little about yourself, Keem.
I was born here in Chattanooga, lived here my entire life, 17. I've been making music for, I guess, like about 2 years now. Not that I can think of, like, well, maybe my older brother, a little bit.
Okay.
But,
okay.
You know, Isaiah Rashad.
Isaiah, alright,
yeah,
alright.
A little bit, but...
You know, just Isaiah Rashad,
no
big deal.
He wasn't like the complete, like, oh man, I gotta get into it because he's in it. It was more like a shared love for it, whatever, I guess. So... I feel like I have a style, right? Yeah. But I don't want to, like, I'm not gonna say I have a genre, like, cause I feel like
you don't want to, like, label yourself, put yourself in a box.
I grab influences from everywhere, so it's like there is no. I mean, it's hip hop music, of course, but like you can grab genres from jazz music or like metal sometimes. I don't know, like like I don't know
what kind of metal? Like what kind of metal?
So when I was a little bit younger, I was crazy into like new metal stuff. I was like Slipknot, like System of a Down.
Okay.
I was like, and so like I try and listen to everything. Oh man, I feel like sampling is hip hop. Like at the basis of the genre, like there is no hip hop without sampling. I'm gonna be making a score for a short film soon, actually. So yeah, so like I have a friend named Jack, and he's I'm collaborating with him and some of his friends. So we're gonna he's making this short film, and I'm gonna do the score for it. And so that's like a little bit of expansion. I guess as long as I can, really. I don't ever plan on stop making music.
Yeah.
It's a passion of mine. Yeah. It's my job now. Like
no slip.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
It's like I go to school, I come home. If I don't have like any schoolwork or anything, I get straight to music. And for like throughout the entire day, if I'm not like hanging with friends or whatever, I'm like in my room making music. Like it's what I do all day. The work that comes out of it is gonna show that, you know, like because like I feel like if I didn't take it so seriously, the work wouldn't be serious. You know what I mean? Like if you're a photographer or something like that, you're gonna be taking photos all the time. Wherever you go, you're gonna bring your camera with you. If you're just like dabbling in photography, it's like, you know, I don't do too much photography. I do a bit of photography, but like little side thing or whatever. But
I know, I get that.
Yeah, but like I dabble in photography. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, I feel that.
I'm serious about music though. Well, let me reiterate a little bit.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as like an aspiring producer. You know what I mean? If you make music, you're a musician. Even or like if you paint pictures, you're an artist. You know what I mean? There's no such thing as like there's no prerequisite to be a musician. If you make music, you're a musician. However, and I'm gonna support anybody. You know what I mean? Like, to reiterate again, like if you're making music or attempting to or doing whatever, I'm gonna like as from one artist to another, I'm gonna support the artist because I'm like I would hate for somebody to not support me.
Yeah.
But the availability of music, because it is so available, accessible, yeah, I feel like it's a good thing and a bad thing. Yeah. Like you were talking about the lo-fi genre earlier, it's because it's so accessible and anybody can do it, it becomes oversaturated.
Yeah.
So it's important to try and stay unique with your music and don't just do one style of music. Like about the lo-fi thing. Like I remember like I was doing it, and then like it was a few months after I started making music, whatever. It was like everything on my Soundcloud was lo-fi. Everything on the internet was lo-fi, or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And so then I was like, okay, I gotta break away from that a little bit and stop doing that because I was just getting to the crowd. So. If you look at the radio, like what's hot right now, like Lil Uzi, like Lil Yachty, like Made in Tokyo, like all these are like SoundCloud artists who are now like
mainstream artists.
Yeah, mainstream artists. And so it's like SoundCloud is just another platform, just like MySpace was years ago. It's just another platform.
And how you feel like rappers like pandering the music, like DMing people, like, hey, check my music out, and like like almost like a Jehovah's Witness of rap music.
Yeah.
You know, how do you feel about that?
Personally, I'm not gonna go into someone's DMs and be like, hey, check this out. But you know, just promotion is key.
Yeah, promotion is key.
If you wanna get a name out there, get your name out there. I mean, like, there's no shame in DMing someone a link or something like that. But like, I don't do it. But I know, like, DMs is how I got my business. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't DM me, like, I'm never gonna, like, if someone wants to like buy a beat, you gotta DM me or like email me or something like that. So you should never be afraid to like reach out to someone. Yeah. Because you never know what opportunity can come up from it. Oh, rapping? I'm not a rapper.
Hey, yeah, I mean, I understand that. Like some people just only want to produce. Some people. Like,
yeah.
Have you tried rapping and say no, it's not my thing? It's not for me?
I've like written a few poems here and there, but like never like wrote over one of my beats. It's weird as that sounds, like, cause you think they go hand in hand. Respect to anybody that can do both of them.
Yeah, right. Like, that's crazy. Like a Kanye West.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, I know, it's incredible. Like, just how, like, where he started.
In my opinion, though, Kanye is a much better producer than he's a rapper. Like, Kanye is a great rapper, but he's an excellent producer. He's an innovator.
Yeah, exactly.
Kanye is a genius.
Yeah.
Like, this is like a sidebar or whatever, but like, I hate Kanye slander. Like
I hate Kanye.
Like, Kanye is probably like one of my favorite rappers, like his favorite artists in general. Like, not just a rapper, but like as a person. Like, people are always like, he's so arrogant. He's so. How many Grammys do you have? Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like I don't know. Top 5 rappers. That's so hard. Let me see. Like, in no order.
You can do an order if you want to. You know, you can hurt some people's feelings.
It's hard because I don't want to. It's hard to rank them.
I know.
But if we're talking about just like influence, Kanye is definitely like in the top 5. If we're talking about like bars or like just like wordplay and everything, it's gotta be like Andre 3000 for sure. Andre 3000's for like, I guess, like, he's one of the greatest of all time in my opinion. Yeah. Lil Wayne. Okay. Just cause like,
oh, that boy,
Lil Wayne.
He can play the words for real.
Kendrick is insane.
Kendrick, oh my god, it's my favorite.
So who do we have right now? We have Kendrick, 3000, Kanye, and Lil Wayne, and then one more. For like the classic, I guess like Biggie. I love Biggie's flow.
Homage, yeah, pay homage.
I love Biggie's flow. Yeah. So, well, where I'm at right now, I have like, when I check my SoundCloud stats or whatever, like I have people like that like people that like my songs, like I posted yesterday, right? Like they've been liking my tracks for like a year and a half ago. Yeah. Like, those people are special to me because it's like, you've been around since the beginning. Yeah, and so like,
I remember you.
So it's like, it's cool to see like the same people stick around and keep on supporting. But at the same time, I would love to be wider, of course, because that would just be maybe more people that would stick around like that. I try and do one a day, but other times I'll like excuse myself. Like if I'm, like yesterday, for example, I was kind of busy. I was with friends, so I was, you know what I mean? So
you get to set apart time, you know, hang with friends.
Yeah. So one thing that like inspires me is just living. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm constantly sitting in my room making music, right? Like I do sometimes.
That's not.
Yeah, it's not good. It's like, because all the sound, like, you can't have output with no input. You know what I mean? So it's like, so if all I'm doing is sitting around making the music, I'm gonna get like creatively blocked or whatever, because I'm not taking in anything. So sometimes I'll like, while I'm making something, or if before I make something, I might like watch a movie, like a good movie or something, or like I might like go outside a little bit or something like that. You know, you can't just sit around all day and make music. We're in a special time right now though, because it's like, no matter what station you listen to, if you listen like to pop music or the hip hop, like, we all know who Metro Boomin is. We all know who the 808 Mafia are. Like, we know David Guetta. We know like these DJs, you know, Skrillex, you know, like yeah, exactly. It's a special time for a producer, like, because producers are getting just as big as the rappers are. My favorite producer of all time is J Dilla. You know who J Dilla is?
I have no idea. I see the sticker though.
J Dilla here, right there. My favorite producer ever. Probably my biggest influence too, like sonically, my biggest influence. And I feel like you can definitely hear that. I'm not ashamed to admit, like, I feel like you should embrace your influences.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
And you should try and mix them. And then Flying Lotus from a younger age, FLCL. It's like a coming of age story, like an anime. It's like, I don't know, it's relatable. And then Dragon Ball Z, of course, it's like everybody knows Dragon Ball Z. Like, no explanation needed. Here's One Piece, one of my favorite anime. And then
does anime influence your music?
yeah, it's heavy. Oh, we can go into that next. Okay, so like with number 1, J Dilla. Number 2 is probably Flying Lotus, and then like number 3, this is Quasimodo right here. Like Adult Swim, like they have like music like in their commercials or whatever, and like Toonami has Toonami had like crazy. So like Flying Lotus and I found them both on Adult Swim, like, cause they were like they had their music playing, and in the commercials I was like, wow, what is this crazy music and these commercials? So I was like, okay, that's J Dilla, that's Flying Lotus, and then favorite producers. So like through watching anime, I got put on to crazy hip hop. Oh man, I would love to have Kendrick on the track. I would love to have Joey Badass. Yeah, I would love to have Joey Badass on the track. I would love to. I'm trying to really think. Like, there's so many. Kanye, I love the Kanye on the track. I want to have the people who inspired me on my tracks. Like, I feel like that's like an eventual goal. I feel like I undercut myself a lot about the recognition that I've gotten so far. Like on SoundCloud right now, I'm getting like, I get like 7,000 plays a day. I'm getting like, I have over 2 million total plays on SoundCloud. I've been, Mac Miller likes my music.
Hey,
like,
Mac Miller.
There's this one major radio station on SoundCloud called Selection Radio.
Yeah. I've
been on there twice. The CEO named Joe K, he was on Forbes 30 under 30 or whatever it's called. He was on their list this year. He loves my music. Like, crazy recognition, like all around. I kind of like, and constant support from fans. Sometimes I get like emails from people like not even want to buy something. They're just like, they hit me up and be like, oh man, I love your track. I listen to them every day. Like, just stuff like that. A little recognition, big recognition. All of it's important to me. It's definitely encouraging, because I figure if he can do it, why can't I do it? Not only that, but having him as an older brother has definitely like given me a little bit of like a higher ground almost. It's like I can use, I want to use him.
No, I know.
You know what I mean? But like, I can like use his connections to definitely like get inside and like meet with more people. Like if I wasn't his brother, Mac Miller probably would have never heard my tracks or something like that. So it's like.
Have you worked with Mac? Have you like sent him?
I can't say anything.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Like after, so you said you're planning on going to college.
Yeah, MTSU.
MTSU. Why MTSU?
Because they have one of the best music programs in the nation.
All right.
Yeah, but as far as staying in Chattanooga, I'll always come back because, you know, I have family here or whatever, right? But as far as staying here, maybe I can see myself in a bigger city, like maybe somewhere up north or out west, or like maybe even like in London. I really want to go to Europe. Like, I want to travel. Like, I want to travel everywhere as much as I can.
Yeah, Europe's the place. Europe's the place.
As far as like, I'm almost gonna claim being from here, you know, because I feel like the way our city's moving, like, it's a great thing to be from Chattanooga and be doing something productive. But I probably won't live here.
No, I mean, I get that.
In my older life, I probably want to stay here. Oh.
Use and everything.
Well, I don't do drugs.
Yeah.
But I feel like I feel like a lot of these rappers aren't doing drugs either.
Yeah.
But it's all about like,
Promoting.
it's all about that persona, that image, or like,
Yeah.
you know, like people talk about doing dance or like drinking lean or whatever. Like
Future, for example, like he says he doesn't even do it like that. But like, Dirty Sprite. That's
it's all about like a persona or like even the image. It's like it's a bad image, I would say. I mean, because you don't want to promote anybody to like harm themselves or whatever. But well, of course not. The hardest part is probably like just making something you're satisfied with, or like, cause it's like there's like it's like when you first started to make music, right? Yeah. You have like all these ideas in your head, and it's like an execution problem. It's like a matter of execution. It's like, oh man, I have these ideas, but I don't know how to use the program to get the ideas out. And then it's like once you get better at the music, it's like you have the ideas, you know how to get the ideas out, but it's a matter of like making something worthwhile. You don't want to just make anything.
I feel that.
That's probably the hardest part, like making something actually worthwhile. Oh, for sure. If I ever feel like angry or something like that, I'll try and make a track to like calm myself down or whatever. If I'm just like bored, or like if I'm feeling like I'm not doing anything, or if I'm feeling like if I need something to do, I'll make music. It's definitely just like something like an outlet for sure. If you want to make music, everything that you need is already out there for you. You don't need to buy crazy expensive gear. You don't need this 88 key laptop or 88 key keyboard. You don't need crazy speakers. All you need is a laptop, really. Just if you want to do something, just go out and do it. Be passionate about it. Do it every day. Stick with it. Don't let anybody tell you what to do with your life. Take advice, right? But don't let everyone's advice control your decisions. Feedback is critical. That's another thing. Feedback is critical. Like you want to get as much feedback as you can about certain topics, but you don't want to let someone else's say always be your say. Like let your say be your say.
I like that. Keem the Cipher, everybody. You can check his music out on Soundcloud, and he has 2 mixtapes on Bandcamp. Local Chattanooga producer right here. Keem the Cipher. And wait, what's your full name?
My name is Timothy Hakeem Vand.
All right. Well, this has been Community House. Keem the Cipher, everybody, and we're out.
I'm really interested. So let me love to see it when you're done.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, and so then together it just makes a beat. Oh, but then so after 8 bars or 16 bars, whatever, I'll like grab another piece of the sample, and I'll try and make a 3rd and a 4th melody to layer on top. So after that drop right there, I grabbed another piece of the guitar, like of a guitar song, got like a little pluck of it, like just that, right? And then I layered that with this. See, it's really subtle, right?
Yeah, it's really subtle.
But it adds so much.
Yeah.
And then I got like another part from the sample, like this. These extra keys or whatever that I heard, I grabbed them.